everyone. I'm Alexandra Topalian, your podcast host for the Logicom Tech Talk, right here live from GITEX 2024. And I have a special guest today joining me from Microsoft. Mr. Gyan Chatrapu is the Solutions Sales Manager. So welcome, Gyan. It's great to have you here today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic. I'm glad you're here. So we're talking about security, latest technologies. How does Microsoft's security strategy address this growing complexity of cyber threats, increased cyber threats, and what solutions do you offer your customers?
So first of all, Alexandra, thank you for having me here. I think it's a great opportunity for me to really, connect with partners, especially at Logicom, and also talk about the emerging cyber threats what we're facing today, right? So especially on the security side. So if you look at the Microsoft strategy, what we feel and what we believe is that security is at the core of everything you do, right?
Yeah.
So what we now trying to do is not look at the perimeter level when you when you talk about security,
Okay.
but it's more at so we're talking about something called zero trust architecture now.
Zero
Right?
trust.
Zero trust.
Yes.
That's the keyword.
Yeah.
That's the keyword.
I'm
for
hearing it a lot.
Yeah, and that's a keyword for our partners and customers as well.
It's a bit harsh.
Yeah. But
Zero.
but yeah, zero trust.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you
ima-
have no choice.
exactly. And imagine someone like knocking at your door. You have to first see who's there, right?
Yes.
And then you open the door. So that's exactly what we talk about in Microsoft as well. Zero trust architecture, and to not trust anyone, whoever it is. I mean, you have to, check on the devices, the
Right.
user identity. So identity is key to the whole thing, right? So you just have to make sure that you have it's the right device, complied with all kinds of policies what as an option you define, right?
Right.
So I think it's a keyword here is zero trust architecture, and that's a strategy for Microsoft,
Okay.
and we recommend for all our partners and customers as well.
Okay. What would be some of the innovations? Let's talk about the innovations in sales and partner engagement. So, how is Microsoft's latest security innovations shaping its sales strategies, for instance, and influencing how you engage with partners?
So yeah, I feel the emerging technologies these days. I mean, everyone is talking about AI and machine learning,
Yeah.
right? So definitely, security would be the one of those emerging and most advanced technology,
Okay.
which definitely needs a lot of AI and a lot of machine learning built in there. So what we're focused now, if you look at our portfolio of defenders, right, and you talk about the Sentinel, you talk about our SIEM and SOAR solutions. So everything is now AI driven. They're
Okay.
leveraging the complete AI infrastructure what we have. There are trillions of data which we monitor every single day, right? So there's a lot of information out there from an intelligence point of view, and that we share with our partners and customers as well.
Okay.
So right on their tenants, on their so it gives them a complete landscape from
Right.
end to end. So if you
Yes.
look at our different defenders portfolio, it's basically it covers you from endpoints to users to the applications and the network security, so end to end.
Right.
So the beauty of that is that the customer gets the end-to-end understanding of his security landscape. And I think what is really going further, beyond and above from Microsoft perspective is bringing those into that intelligence and AI capabilities into the security solutions,
Yes.
right? So it's a real time. What I would say it's a real time, indicators for our customers,
Yes.
so that they can actually go and kill that threat before it escalates. Right? That's most important. First, you identify, detect, basically,
Yes.
and then you
Then.
kill it.
And how has that impacted the sales strategy at Microsoft?
See, and that's a recommendation for partners as well.
Right.
So what we tell our partners, and especially Logicom has a large distribution of partners, and they do in a large scale, sales when it comes to Microsoft security solutions. So the idea is for our partners to talk the same language, right? I mean, they have to understand where we're coming from,
Right.
and they align with our strategy as well,
Yeah.
and build those competencies around it. So I think.
Let's speak about Microsoft Defender. So, can you share how Defender is helping businesses strengthen their security posture across endpoint, cloud, and networks, and what makes it stand out?
Yeah, that's a beautiful question, actually. That's a very good question.
I
And
like
most
the
of
name Defender.
yeah. And most of our customers are like, Microsoft, we don't think you are a security customer, I mean, security vendor.
It's
you're not, yeah.
yeah.
And then I have to take them to
Historically not.
historically not,
Right.
yes.
But
if
we've
you,
all got to adapt.
exactly. But if you look at the last 4 or 5 years, the advancement, the kind of technologies we have built around cyber threat and cybersecurity, so it's phenomenal. It's
Right.
phenomenal. The growth is phenomenal in security, and I see it as a great market which Microsoft is going to capture in next few years.
Yeah.
Considering that there's a lot of AI is coming into security as well, right? I mean, you do as an organization whatever you can do, right? You
Yes.
you talk about zero trust architecture, defenders, yes. Defender is an amazing solution. It covers you from endpoints,
Right.
application. So Defender family, if you see, we have Defender for Microsoft 365,
Mm-hmm.
Defender for endpoints, Defender for cloud, we have Sentinel, right? So these
Right.
all are integrated together. But what is important, your key point is said, is the training for the end users. That's
Exactly. It
really
needs to
important.
trickle down.
Yes, exactly.
The-
You can't just go and click on the link and put your password there, right? So yeah, so that's one of the areas where Defender helps you. The moment you go and click on the link, if it is malicious, Defender will stop there. It
Yes.
will do a testing and it will completely eliminate the threat for the organizations.
Beautiful technology. Fantastic.
All AI enabled.
Yes, of course, AI enabled. All right, let's talk about how Microsoft's partnership with Logicom has evolved over the years.
Yeah, I think with Logicom, it's grown actually over the years, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
one of the major distributors for us in UAE, especially, and I take care of the UAE market.
Okay.
So, and it's 100 for me when I talk about, there's something called CSP business in UAE in Microsoft. So
Right.
it's around $100 million business which we did last year, and Logicom
Wow.
has a considerable contribution to it as well. So it's growing over years, and what is also I'm happy to see is that they're completely aligned with our strategy when it comes to security and AI and co-pilot solutions, which is like a major task ahead for me this year as well. So it's very beautiful to see, and the kind of partner ecosystem they have, it's like really great, right? So the partners are their expertise levels are really good,
Mm-hmm.
and are completely, and again, aligned with Microsoft. So it's wonderful to work with them, and I really see good growth in coming up years. So I'm happy to really work with them and see the growth where it takes us. So
Very nice. I truly admire this partner ecosystem that Logicom has built with
yeah,
different vendors, and it's unusual, I have to say. But
and it's like the Microsoft business is more partner driven. We don't go to customers like directly.
I know.
I mean, we engage with them directly.
Right.
But when it comes to transactions, when it comes to really going into with that value discussions with our customers, I know I rely on my partners, and that's where Logicom comes into picture as well with their partners, right? So yeah, so it's great, and it's really good to see how they're aligned with us and working
Wow.
on.
Fantastic, Jan. So thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming in
Thank you.
and talking to us a little bit more about Microsoft security, and the partnership with.
Thank you so
with
much, Alexander, for having me.
Thank
It's
you.
a great discussion. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.